Good day, I am Joe Christ Kilalin, and today I'm going to discuss the energy source in the Philippines. There are a lot of energy sources that power our country, and they are classified in two groups, the renewable energy and the non-renewable energy. Renewable energy is generated from the natural resources. This energy cannot be exhausted and constantly renewed. Such as number 1, solar energy is radiant light and heat from the sun that is harnessed using a range of technologies. Number 2, wind energy describe the process which is used to generate electricity. Wind turbines convert the kinetic energy in the wind into mechanical. Number 3, hydroelectric energy is a form of energy that harness the power of water in motion, such as water flowing over a waterfall to generate electricity. People is used this force for millennia. Biomass energy is energy generated or produced living or once living organism. The most common biomass materials used for energy are plants such as corn and soy above. The energy from this organism can be burned to create heat or converted into electricity. Number 5. Geothermal energy is heat within the earth. The word geothermal comes from the Greek word geo means earth and thermi means heat. Geothermal energy is a renewable energy source because heat is continuously produced inside the earth. People use geothermal heat from heating to heat building and to generate electricity.
Renewable energy refers to all those limitless energy sources present in nature. The sun, the wind, the force of water, or the inner heat of the earth are examples of renewable energy sources. These energy sources are present in nature and are naturally replenished. That's why they never run out. These are some of the most well-known renewable energy types. Solar energy comes from the sun and reaches us as light and heat. For example, thanks to these solar panels, we can capture sunlight energy and transform it into thermal energy to heat water in this house. Eolic energy comes from the movement of air or the wind. For example, these windmills transform wind into electric energy. Eolic energy is produced by the water we store in reservoirs or artificial lakes. Look at this dam! Water falls over from a high spot. Then, it flows through the hydroelectric factory, where the force of the water is transformed into electric energy. Geothermal energy is generated from the heat stored in the earth. This type of energy is used for heating a house or generating electricity, for example. Let's look at some of the main advantages of renewable energies. They are environmentally friendly because they don't emit CO2 or greenhouse effect gases. They are limitless because they are obtained from natural resources that don't run out and replenish naturally. They are safer for our health because they don't generate toxic residues harmful for people. There is no doubt that renewable energies have many advantages, but there are disadvantages as well. Renewable energy resources are not found everywhere in the world. Countries with shorter daylight hours cannot produce as much solar energy as other parts of the world. Obtaining renewable energy can be random or variable because it depends on natural phenomena that we cannot always predict, for example, the amount of rainfall. To reach the world energy objectives and help take care of the environment, it's indispensable to accelerate the transition to renewable energies.
The second one is non-renewable energy. These are energy that do not renew itself at a sufficient rate for sustainable economic extraction at meaningful human time frames such as number 1, coal energy. In coal-fired power plants, bituminous coal. Sa bituminous coal or lignite is burned. The heat produced by the combustion of the coal is used to convert water into high-pressure steam which drives a turbine which produces electricity. Number 2, oil energy is a non-renewable source of energy. It is a fossil fuel. Other fossil fuel are coal and natural gas. Oil has been used for more than 1,000 years, oil energy is mostly used in car and various other automobiles. Number 3, nuclear power is the use of nuclear reaction to produce electricity. Nuclear power can be obtained from nuclear fission, nuclear decay, and nuclear fusion reactions.
Non-renewable energy refers to the limited energy sources on the planet that don't replenish naturally. Coal, oil, natural gas, or nuclear energy are examples of non-renewable energy sources. In nature, there are limited resources of this type of energy. That's why they may run out with use. These are some of the most well-known non-renewable energy sources. Oil is found under the Earth's surface. It's a liquid substance formed by a mixture of hydrocarbons. Oil has a strong smell and dark color. Oil is used to produce fuels like gasoline or gas oil, which we use to power the engines of vehicles. Coal is a rock that is extracted from open-pit underground mines. It's a black substance formed by the fossilization of the dead remains of plants. When coal is burned, it produces heat. Natural gas is extracted from deposits found under the ground. We use natural gas to heat houses. Uranium is a chemical element extracted from underground shafts and mines. We use uranium to produce nuclear energy, which in its turn will later transform into electric energy. Non-renewable energies have disadvantages for the environment. For example, exhaust gases emit contamination gases in the atmosphere, which are harmful for the planet. As for nuclear energy, it is necessary to handle radioactive residues properly. When there's an accident related to non-renewable energy resources and residues, environmental catastrophes of great magnitude may occur, which are crucial for the Earth and all living beings. To reach the world energy objectives and help take care of the environment, it's indispensable to reduce the use of non-renewable energy resources and accelerate the transition towards renewable energies.
Both energy is useful and is very important for our daily activities. However, it is ideal to switch and patronize more renewable energy because it is sustainable and has no impact for our health. On the other hand, non-renewable energy has negative effects from our health and for our environment.